Burkina Faso's battle for sovereignty, how Captain Ibrahim Traoré is redefining African leadership. In a world where imperialistic powers still attempt to dictate the fate of sovereign nations, Burkina Faso has emerged as the battleground for African resistance against foreign manipulation. Under the bold leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the country is writing a new chapter in its history. One that speaks of resilience, sovereignty, and a refusal to submit to external control. As conflicts rage across the Sahel region, foreign powers have ramped up efforts to destabilize countries through covert means, from supporting rebel factions to manipulating local economies. But Burkina Faso's new leadership isn't having it. Traoré's government is making it clear. This isn't the Africa of colonial submission. This is an Africa that fights back. The spy capture that shocked the world. Let's talk about the headline moment that's got the world buzzing. A foreign spy caught red-handed, infiltrating Burkina Faso's eastern front lines, an area already battered by conflicts with armed groups. But here's where the story gets intense. Captain Traoré himself was directly involved in the operation. This wasn't a case of a leader sitting comfortably behind a desk while issuing orders. Nah, Traoré was boots on the ground, leading from the front, a move that not only exposed foreign meddling, but sent a message. Burkina Faso is done playing by the old rules. Why was the spy there? Sources suggest this infiltrator was collecting sensitive intelligence that could destabilize the region and aid insurgent groups, possibly funded by foreign interests looking to exploit Burkina Faso's rich natural resources, particularly gold. Here's the real kicker. Traoré didn't just stop at capturing the spy, he personally took part in the interrogation. That's unheard of in global leadership today. While other heads of state delegate such responsibilities, Traoré's hands-on approach is making waves. This isn't just leadership, it's warrior leadership. Who's pulling the strings behind Burkina Faso's chaos? Let's cut to the chase. Who's behind all this external interference? Burkina Faso's position in the Sahel region makes it a gold mine, literally and figuratively, for foreign actors seeking to expand their influence in Africa. Key players to watch. France. With a history of colonial influence and military operations in West Africa, France's interest in the region isn't just about counter-terrorism, it's about maintaining economic dominance and political leverage. United States. While waving the banner of counter-terrorism, the U.S. has been accused of infiltrating African politics to safeguard its strategic interests. China and Russia. The new power players in Africa, offering economic partnerships instead of political meddling. But even these alliances have drawn suspicion from the West, eager to maintain its foothold on the continent's resources. Burkina Faso's vast gold reserves have made it a key player in global resource markets. And where there's gold, there's greed. Foreign corporations and governments have been trying to covertly manipulate the nation's politics to secure lucrative mining contracts. But Traoré's leadership has changed the game. His policies are clear: Burkinabe resources for the Burkinabe people, and that doesn't sit well with the global elites who've been profiting off Africa's wealth for decades. The rise of a new Burkina Faso, from chaos to powerhouse. If Traoré continues on this path, we're not just looking at a surviving Burkina Faso, we're looking at a thriving regional powerhouse. What could the future hold under Traoré's leadership? 1. A stronger military. Traoré's frontline leadership style has transformed Burkina Faso's military into a well-disciplined, battle-hardened force capable of defending national sovereignty and pushing back foreign interference. The Burkinabe army is quickly becoming a model of strength and unity in the Sahel, capable of influencing regional security decisions. 2. Regional power broker. With stability secured, Burkina Faso could become a regional leader in peace negotiations across West Africa, especially in conflict zones like Mali and Niger. Traoré's vision extends beyond his nation's borders. He's setting the stage for a unified African resistance against foreign manipulation. 3. Economic independence. The focus on resource nationalism will ensure that profits from gold, agriculture, and renewable energy remain within Burkina Faso. This shift could spark a regional economic boom as neighboring countries follow suit, cutting off foreign exploitation and fostering inter-African trade. Is the West ready for an independent Africa? Spoiler, they're not. Let's be real. Western powers aren't ready for this level of African independence. For centuries, Africa's wealth has been siphoned off under the guise of aid and development partnerships. The West's influence relies on keeping Africa dependent. But Traoré? He's flipping the script. What's changing? IMF control? Nah, Burkina Faso is diversifying its partnerships, especially with China, Russia, and the growing BRICS bloc. Western sanctions? Traoré's government is becoming economically self-reliant, reducing dependency on foreign aid. Military interventions? Good luck, Burkina Faso's defense forces are now strong enough to fend off external threats. For the first time in decades, Africa's rising superpowers aren't asking for permission, they're demanding respect. Burkina Faso's new era under Captain Ibrahim Traoré. In the face of foreign espionage, economic interference, and regional instability, Captain Ibrahim Traoré's leadership is redefining what it means to be an African head of state. His bold, hands-on approach is sending shockwaves through global corridors of power. And as Burkina Faso rises, the question isn't whether the West will try to stop it, they will. The real question is, can they? Want more insights on Africa's rising resistance? Subscribe to our channel for unfiltered news, Black history, and powerful stories from the heart of Africa. Let's start a conversation. Do you think Africa can break free from Western control? Will Traoré's leadership inspire a continent-wide movement? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.